From her first shriek to her last breath, beginning at birth, lasting till death, woman is reminded at every step that her existence circumambulates man. Her purpose is to progenate and nurture his clan, her fate fixed a matter for society to command. A child of wonder, an adolescent with endless desires and dreams, she soon learns the bitter dictates of reality, shattering her eyes' gleam. Girl is different, destined for servitude, self-sacrifice, nothing to redeem. Fraught with floral and flagrant language of compassion and faith, girl is taught to appease and appeal, to exude demure and grace, to be equal parts coquettish and chaste, pure and modest, yet inviting and self-debased. She is forever compared to rose petals in bloom soon to fade, or ripe fruit to be protected from parasites, their lustful gaze. In each case she is an inanimate possession, objectified, voiceless, mindless, unworthy, and undignified. Years of such conditioning cripple her with stress. Self-doubt, insecurity weigh heavy on her chest. Internalizing such ordeals has her high-strung and on edge, duped into accepting some warped sadistic pledge. A duty to preserve honor of her father, brother, husband, and son. Bound to submission, never to be seen nor heard by anyone. She is shame personified. She is Aurat, shrouded from everyone. Such repressive logic families boastfully instill in the name of tradition, so that girl grows into woman, robbed of agency, ability, and ambition. Her world is restricted to child-rearing, no horizons, lacking all vision. Confined to the four walls of home where she remains imprisoned, told that patience, adaptability, and compromise are her life's mission. Since childhood she is schooled to submit to the whims of men in power. Is it any wonder that she is readily manipulated, forced to cower? Faced with hostile temperaments, authorities grim and dour, painfully each petal sheds from this wilting, withered flower. Upon betrothal, she is designated homemaker, never breadwinner. Tending to buns in the oven, her career is one of caregiver. Drained lifeless, yet small joys make her heart quiver. Daily her attitude, tone, and attire are surveilled. Lips too red, top button undone, luscious locks unveiled. It's not that I don't trust you, it's those men out there I fear. With this she's coaxed and cajoled, her personality disappears, lest lecherous boogeymen out there should gape and leer. These men are all vultures, trust me, I'm one I would know. As your guardian I must protect you from their throes. Scaremongering yet again, keeping woman in shadow, mind and body empty, feeling guilty, shameful and hollow. Make no mistake, it is never about what a woman chooses to wear. Ballet skirts or burqas, these oafs will incessantly stare, conveniently forgetting the commandment to lower their own glare. Instead, they gleefully boast about being in control. After all, policing woman is their sanctified role. Dangling the dagger of divorce deem heaven sent. It is up to man to determine the meaning of consent. He devours hard-earned savings she has painstakingly grown, proclaiming that when I earn enough money of my own, I will forbid you from working, it's best you stay at home. He foolishly gesticulates, full of contradiction and irony, pompously, without fulfilling an inch of responsibility. Harassingly he smirks, lacking any ounce of humility, yet persistent in his willful ignorance and duplicity. He does not act alone to keep woman caged in a fright. It takes a village to kill her spirit, extinguish her light. Extended family, ruthless bullies depraved, threaten and browbeat her to behave. They exploit her kind nature and social condition, pitting faith against her feminist proposition, blackmailing her into forceful submission. Should she challenge their false narrative's core, her character is smeared, her existence scorned. Suddenly this angelic whore is declared a whore. Slandered, subjugated, she is shown her place, her goodness and grandeur immediately effaced. Cruel captors encircling her, there is no escape. Who will please you, they mock flippantly. Women who run away can't feign dignity. Her resistance infuriates, aggravates them infinitely. They call upon higher powers, a religious preacher, to interrogate and stifle her as one of God's creatures. Pouring her heart out, relaying her suffering, clergy responds with blatant denialism, excuses covering. Two sides to every story, says the imam upon summoning. Woman is left aghast at this assertion so troubling. Where is divine justice? What of accountability when victim is vilified and abuser walks free? A society wherein truth is declared falsehood and fake news is upheld as some common good. Who then to turn to? Will she ever be understood? Society a chatter, rumor mills now set ablaze, all failing to realize this valiant woman's ways. Try as they might to coerce her, she never obeys. Her lineage consists of warrior women, rebels, rogues, runaways. Reckoning with her shall only evoke their fiery wrath. Centuries of resistance, she channels her matriarchs in attack. This realization fills her with resilience, emancipation on a high. Let them have my legs, for I have learnt to fly. A woman aware, determined, and full of self-belief, one with agency and a voice, is certainly hard to beat. She refuses to remain silent, submit to defeat. I am woman, your equal human. Hear me roar, watch me soar. Deny and deflect however you please. With God as my witness, you will never succeed. And with these words she is unleashed, her being liberated, her soul eternally freed.